Hi, this is Brandon from Watch Assign You. Today we're taking a look at the Breguet Marine Reference 5887, and we're here at the Breguet Boutique in New York City on 5th Avenue. And we'd like to give a special thanks to Ahmad from Breguet for letting us review pieces here, as this is a very special experience. You'll be seeing a lot of Breguet reviews coming in the coming weeks here, so I'm glad that we got to start off with such an awesome piece. So again, this is the Breguet Marine 5887, and this watch is special for a couple reasons. Number one, it has a tourbillon, which is of course a Breguet invention, but it's also an equation of time watch, so it's capable of finding the differences between sun time and earth time, and that is exhibited on this hand right here. So that represents the sun time, and then the traditional hour hand represents earth time, and it's a very interesting feature. And also you can see the actual equation of time component on this sapphire wheel above the tourbillon in that special shape, and again, that's due to the elliptical orbit of the earth around the sun, and that causes the differential between the sun time and earth time. And this watch is special for a lot of reasons. For example, on the dial, each of those wave patterns has to be individually handcrafted, and it takes a very long time to do. And that pretty much, given that this watch has a tourbillon and that very special dial, it justifies the pretty large price of this watch of above $200,000. And when compared to a Patek Philippe equation of time, which is around the same price as this, it actually is good value for money, considering the fact that this has a tourbillon, and whereas the Patek Philippe equation of time watches in this around the same price range actually just have a traditional balance wheel. And that makes this watch quite significant, and the design of this watch is so much more unique than a Patek Philippe. It really does stand out. But again, it's slightly understated. It probably will not be noticed by most people, given that Breguet is not as popular among non-watch lovers as some Patek Philippes and things like that, and I really like that about the brand. So now I'll flip this watch over, and the engraving on this watch is extremely exquisite. It has the ship of King Louis XVIII hand engraved on the back of the movement, and that's significant because King Louis XVIII was a very important patron of Abraham Louis Breguet. And what's special is that ship actually has the flag raised, which signifies that the king is on the ship. So that's a little kind of trivia that goes along with this watch. And I think that just that hand engraving looks absolutely beautiful. I've seen other watches where, frankly, I would prefer a Côte de Genève or something like that, but the engraving is just second to none on this piece. It looks fantastic. And kind of going over the more technical case details of this watch. So the case has both brush and polish surfaces and the signature Breguet coin edging on it, and it looks very nice. The case is 43.8 millimeters wide. I would say it looks a little bit bigger than that just because of the kind of varying textures on the dial, but I'll try that on for a wrist shot right now. And on most people's wrists, this might look a little bit large, but watches as complicated as this tend to need that extra space, and it's fully justified. I have about a 6.5 inch diameter wrist, and I think it looks, or sorry, circumference wrist, and I think it looks very, very nice. So if you like this video, please remember to subscribe and share. Thank you.